From realistic war zones to wild, futuristic battlegrounds, the FPS genre is entering a new era. These upcoming games show how far first-person shooters can go, so let's dive right into it. Hell Let Loose takes its gritty realism to the Vietnam War with massive 100-player battles across dense jungles and muddy rivers. Tactical squad play and authentic weapon handling make every decision life or death. The chaos of ambushes and brutal firefights immerses you in the era like never before. This is a raw and unflinching step into history where survival depends on unity.
Can you describe the sound in the recording?
Sorry.
Let's go back to the start.
Project Spectrum is a futuristic FPS built on dimension-shifting mechanics that reshape the battlefield in real time. Each fight challenges you to adapt as entire environments transform at your command. Stunning visuals combine with fluid gunplay to deliver something truly next-gen. Strategy and reflexes collide in a world where every shift can turn the tide of battle.
The loss is too heavy for you. But sometimes, loss can birth beasts and bury truths. What do you think? What if you are the beast?
The beast?
Better Than Dead drops you into a post-apocalyptic wasteland crawling with horrifying mutants. It is a brutal mix of survival mechanics, scavenging, and relentless first-person combat where every bullet counts. Dark environments keep you on edge as danger lurks in every corner. Outlast the nightmare and prove you are stronger than the world that has already ended.
But it won't matter. One girl, one gun, one recording. She remembers every face, every scream, every laugh. She's not here to survive. She's here to finish it.
They want you afraid. Fear makes you easier to control. It's time to wake up.
The legendary Black Ops series returns with its darkest and most explosive chapter yet. Covert missions, global conspiracies, and cinematic storytelling push the franchise forward. Multiplayer action is sharper than ever, with new mechanics and next-gen visuals leading the charge. This is Call of Duty at its boldest, a fight that reshapes the battlefield.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
Inspector 1, report. Need a sit rep.
This isn't real.
The hell it ain't!
So eager to leave, Daddy.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
Battlefield 6 redefines large-scale warfare with 128 player battles, dynamic weather, and unmatched destruction. Cities collapse, storms sweep across maps, and chaos reigns from land, sea, and air. Every match feels cinematic and unpredictable as entire landscapes transform mid-battle. War has never been this massive, and Battlefield raises the bar once more.
You don't fight sirens!
Borderlands 4 continues the chaotic loot shooter formula with a bigger and crazier adventure. Wild weapons, bizarre characters, and over-the-top humor define its galactic journey. New vaults hide treasures and dangers across strange alien worlds. It is louder, funnier, and looterier than ever, keeping the Borderlands spirit alive.
sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humans approach.
High on Life 2 doubles down on absurd comedy, alien mayhem, and surreal adventures. Talking Weapons return with even wilder personalities, delivering both jokes and firepower. Strange planets, bizarre creatures, and satirical storytelling make every moment unpredictable. It is a wild mix of shooter and parody that promises non-stop fun.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
Next step, improvise.
John Carpenter's Toxic Commando brings campy action horror to the FPS stage. Co-op gameplay drops players into battlefields swarming with grotesque monsters and explosive mayhem. Firepower, vehicles, and teamwork combine in over-the-top missions designed for chaos. It feels like stepping inside a classic Carpenter action flick with a modern twist.
Oopsie!
They're wrecking our ride!
Could use some help now.
I need some first. Can you all please cover me?
Whatever works.
The cult classic FPS returns with Painkiller, a relentless demon-slaying experience. Gothic environments, heavy metal energy, and over-the-top weaponry fuel its brutal combat. Every encounter is fast-paced and unforgiving, keeping the adrenaline rushing non-stop. The nightmare is reborn with blood, fury, and unforgettable carnage. Ill pushes survival horror into terrifying new territory, with photorealistic visuals and grotesque creatures. You are forced to fight, flee, and survive in crumbling environments, dripping with dread. Every step feels dangerous as reality twists into a waking nightmare. It is raw, disturbing, and designed to test both your aim and your nerves. Den of Wolves blends FPS combat with high-stakes co-op heists in a futuristic city. From planning to execution, every job demands precision, teamwork, and nerves of steel. Corporate espionage and criminal underworlds collide in missions where one mistake costs everything. It is more than a shooter, it is the perfect crime waiting to unfold.
Limited time offer.
Fighting erupted earlier today near the Fulda Gap, a strategic corridor.
With demonstrators urging de-escalation.
83 imagines an alternate Cold War where global superpowers clash in massive FPS battles. Authentic weapons and squad tactics capture the scale and tension of the conflict. Every match feels like rewriting history with boots-on-the-ground realism. It is a what-if war that asks you to fight on the front lines of an untold past. Pioner is a post-Soviet survival shooter filled with mutants, anomalies, and haunting mysteries. Mixing FPS combat with RPG progression, it delivers a tense journey through hostile landscapes. Strange phenomena and deadly encounters keep players on edge at every turn. In this eerie world, every bullet and decision shapes your survival.
And we're going to have an incredibly fun time together!
Was a mistake, and will continue to monitor you and your progress. Your actions are rapidly changing the course of events, and the general vector of changes is close to our worldview.
But here everything is strange. Our informant is weird. Our enemies are weird.
Did you know that black holes are extremely dense objects with such strong gravitational force that nothing can escape them? Not even light. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, likewise.
Neo Berlin 2087 combines FPS action with detective storytelling in a neon-drenched cyberpunk future. As a cop, you unravel conspiracies while facing high-tech enemies and corrupt systems. The game blends gunplay with RPG depth to create a layered experience. Trust is scarce, danger is constant, and every case hides a darker truth.
She needs your help.
I followed every thread, reconstructed memories. None of it fits.
You think you're solving the case. This is so much bigger. What if the case is you?
The world only works with order. Without order, chaos breaks out. It's out of balance and we must restore it. Do you understand that, Nolan?
Yes.
Exekiller is a sci-fi western shooter set in a lawless, post-apocalyptic wasteland. As a ruthless bounty hunter, you track targets using futuristic weapons and tech. Exploration and combat merge in vast landscapes, where danger is always close. Stylish, gritty, and unique, it is a new frontier for the FPS genre. Active Matter offers a tactical, squad-based FPS experience shaped by advanced AI. Dynamic environments and unpredictable enemy behavior keep every firefight fresh. Cooperation and strategy matter as much as raw shooting skill. It delivers a forward-looking vision of warfare where adaptability is survival.
Lock down the exfil route.
Move. 30 meters, 11 o'clock. Hold.
Black Vultures drops players into a neon-soaked cyberpunk underworld filled with gangs and corruption. You fight as a mercenary navigating violent streets and high-tech hideouts. Brutal gunplay and a gritty story of greed and survival drive the action forward. In this city of predators, only the ruthless make it out alive.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Hey, how much is the bounty on a tank again? Should we take it out before we bail?
This place is about to be glassed. We need to keep moving.
Fuck off, Viper. Pipe down for a sec.
Suit yourself. Going silent.
Bravo 2, Javelin. Send it.
Viper! I need a hand here, man!
On it. Move behind the house. 6 o'clock. Double time it. Move. Well, this just got worse. We need to get out of the kill zone. We're fucked. Incoming.
No.
Shadow Project is a stealth-driven FPS that thrives on precision and tension. You infiltrate enemy bases, hack systems, and use high-tech gadgets to stay unseen. Tactical shooting blends with spy thriller storytelling to keep you on edge. In the shadows, silence is your deadliest weapon. Gallipoli recreates World War I's infamous battles with brutal FPS realism. From trench assaults to desperate defenses, combat is raw and unrelenting. Authentic weapons and grim visuals capture the chaos on the front lines. It is a powerful reminder of history, fought one bullet at a time.
Freeze! ADF!
Get on the ground now! Drop your weapon or we'll shoot!
Drop your weapon! Last warning!
You've crossed the line. Are you trying to get us all killed here?
3 minutes to drop. Everyone stand by.
Cinder City is set in a dystopian world consumed by fire, smoke, and endless industry. Amid crumbling ruins, players fight brutal battles in desperate close-quarters combat. Cinematic storytelling and FPS intensity merge in a unique, fiery setting. Survival means facing the flames and uncovering what humanity has left behind. The Last Caretaker mixes narrative mystery with tense FPS survival in a decaying facility. You play the lone guardian, uncovering secrets as enemies close in. Atmospheric environments combined with tight gunplay to keep every moment tense. It is a haunting story where survival means more than just pulling the trigger.
Establishing connection. Core Ripper active. Hyper unit is mission go. Give him hell, Hyper.
Metal Eden blends futuristic technology with nature turned hostile. Biomechanical enemies roam lush but dangerous landscapes that explode into fast-paced firefights. Its visual style contrasts beauty with brutality in every encounter. This is a paradise transformed into a battlefield where survival is never guaranteed.
A hyper unit in the flesh. Nexus was not lying about you. You are built on a phantom core. That makes you basically immortal. My dear, our forbidden science. I have a proposition for you.
6, this is 1-6. Pushing to BPs, over.
Roger that, 1-6, report when established.
Bellum delivers hardcore military FPS combat focused on realism and squad tactics. Authentic weapons, vast maps, and unforgiving mechanics demand skill and discipline. Every decision matters, in battles where patience is as deadly as speed. It captures the true weight of war with unflinching intensity.
30 seconds.
Wasteland on target. Power 0, 0. Over.
Hey, check the back.
Yeah, I got it.
This is 1-6. Conditions set.
Roger 1-6. You're a go to execute assault.
1613. Eagles moving to breach. This is 1-8. ISR's got a shooter pushing the breach. 1-3 Alpha, we have him. Crash white side! Crash white side! 2 look alive. Got a safe push the door on 6.
Valor Mortis shifts FPS combat into the medieval era with brutal first-person melee. Crossbows, swords, and siege weapons replace modern firepower in savage battles. Blood-soaked arenas and massive clashes bring raw, desperate combat to life. It is medieval warfare like you have never experienced it before. Glory to the Heroes tells the story of modern soldiers fighting overwhelming odds. Its grounded realism and emotional narrative combined with tense FPS combat. Every mission carries the weight of sacrifice and the cost of resistance. It is a shooter built on courage, heart, and unforgettable moments. Jump Space is a fast-paced sci-fi shooter across planets and zero-gravity arenas. Movement is as important as gunplay, with combat that never stops shifting. Gravity bends, speed soars, and every fight feels like a new challenge. It is a leap into futuristic FPS action on a galactic scale.
Liberty, equality, fraternity, or death.
Hunger is a survival horror FPS where dread and scarcity define every choice. Mutated monsters stalk ruined landscapes as resources run dangerously low. Each encounter forces you to fight or flee with no easy way out. It is a journey into desperation, where hunger itself becomes the enemy.
Into the water, and houses burned so hot that the stone melted. Before the old order died. And now you have come. And do you bring with you a new order? Or do you too possess the same gluttony that led to the end? I suspect we shall soon find out.
The viral legend comes alive as Killer Bean brings fast-paced FPS action with style. Expect chaotic shootouts, slow-motion stunts, and humor-packed gameplay. Beneath the comedy lies surprisingly deep mechanics and intense firefights. The Bean has returned, and nothing will stop his rampage.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency! Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die...
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Piece of cake. 5-minute job. Dominate and delete.
NCORE is a futuristic military FPS packed with deep customization and massive battles. Players can craft their combat style from heavy weapons to stealth tactics. Advanced AI and large-scale conflicts keep the action intense and unpredictable. It is the future of warfare brought to life with next-gen power.
New boy. And the main thing, we're gonna let the noobs go first. And when they weaken the witch, we'll strike. Damn noobs!
Easy, big boy. Let's change our plan a little bit. We will take tokens from the greediest one. Hurry up. Collect the tokens. We'll handle this. We're in second place.
God, at least we've collected a half.
And still in the race. Do you have a plan?
Time for the final round! WRAITH protocol activated. All squads, we need backup now.
WRAITH Ops is a tactical shooter focused on stealth, infiltration, and precision. Special operations missions demand teamwork, planning, and razor-sharp execution. Gadgets and weapons feel authentic, bringing immersion to every strike. It is the hidden war few ever see, and you are at the center of it.